gold ticket.
And here's the thing. It's 3 amazing concerts. That's what we're talking about with this. Not just 1 or 2 of them. You get all 3 tickets to Billie Eilish, Tate McRae, and the Jonas Brothers. And you are never more than 45 minutes away from a chance to win.
And your next shot happens in 7 minutes.
Every morning, Miguel and Holly reveal Charlotte's deepest and darkest secrets.
It's Queen City Confessions with Miguel and Holly. Hits 96.1.
If you want to get your confession in, text it to us and we'll keep you anonymous. Put the word hits with your confession and send it to 96893.
Here's the first Queen City confession. This weekend, I told my friend I was busy with family stuff. That is a total lie. The truth? I was invited to a party she wasn't invited to, and I didn't want to risk her finding out. I feel guilty because we usually go everywhere together, but this party is different. It's an exclusive group, and there are a couple of guys going who I've low-key had my eye on, and let's just say their net worths are not low. I didn't want her to feel left out, but I also didn't want her to come and accidentally ruin my shot.
But was it that she couldn't come? Like, because you're like, oh, she wasn't invited. But like, could you have gotten her in if you pulled some strings? Because like Miguel's grandmother always says, what happens in the dark come to the light. Because at some point you're going to slip up about this party. Or like you start, maybe let's just say, you start dating one of these guys. Where did you meet?
Or my favorite is you are somehow in the back of a photo that you didn't know was taken, and then you're tagged in it, and then your friend's like, oh, when was this party? And it's just, you can always just say, hey, it was, I didn't get a +1. Sorry, I couldn't make it.
Right. Oh, that's a tough one. Oof. Let people feel their feelings, though. I mean, yeah.
Here's another Queen City confession. I'm supposed to be planning the happiest day of my life, but instead I'm planning a wedding that barely feels like mine anymore. I've given in on the venue to make my parents happy. I changed the bridesmaid dresses because a friend said the original color washed her out. I even cut people from the guest list to fit my future in-laws co-workers in. At this point, I feel like I'm compromising every part of the day just to keep other people happy. Last night, I seriously considered calling it all off and just eloping.
I feel that, because why is it with weddings everybody else feels entitled to ask you to do things for them?
Right.
And I mean, listen, if someone is footing the bill, you do have to take their suggestions into account because they're paying, so you got to accommodate. But if someone's not paying for this wedding, you got to put your foot down.
I would put a percentage of how much they're paying and be like, you get this much say.
Right.
Like if you're paying for just 5% of the wedding, you get 5% of the say.
You get 5% inputs, and we'll figure that out. I will get a calculator and we'll work that percentage out. But yeah, because then you're going to just be regretful and bitter about it.
I'm curious, how did your family ruin the wedding planning process? By request. Text hits in your message to 96893. Here's the last Queen City confession. I hooked up with my best friend's little brother, who is 17 years younger than me. For the record, he's in his mid-20s. I've known him since he was a teenager, but he's grown up, and let's just say I saw him in a different light at her birthday party last weekend. One too many drinks and one flirty conversation later.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah.
Now I'm avoiding her like the plague because I don't know if he's going to tell her.
Well, you got to get with him and either work out a plan or not. Are we going to tell her? Are we going to not? Are we going to take this to our graves? Is it going to happen again? There are lots of questions. I would just be upfront and then be like, well, things happen. I feel like we just dealt with this situation in a shoot your shot not long ago. Yeah.
I'm curious if one of your friends thought your brother Patrick was attractive and they were like, hey, Holly, can I get with Patrick? Would you be okay? Why are you putting your head down?
Because I don't like to think about all that mess. But by the same blade, have at it. Like I don't care what y'all do. I just don't want to hear about it, think about it. That's fine. And I will say my college best friend, her younger brother came for like a visit day,
Mm-hmm.
and her little sister in the sorority hooked up with her little brother in real life.
Oh.
And everyone was fine.
Right.
Like, it's just one of those things. Oh, well.
You'll just be sisters after that.
But like real ones, not just sorority ones.
If there's a confession you want to get off your chest, send that message to 96893. All right.